Hey, I'm Eric Triplett, the Pond Digger. Today we're in Upland, California at Mystic Koi, and I'm super excited to tell you we're going to be talking about the Utsuri variety in today's koi discussions. So the Utsuri variety,
Yeah.
this is exciting for me. I think it's a great fish. I've been waiting a while, so I'm glad that we have a little bit of variety to get in a bowl.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's.
Where are we going to start?
We're gonna start with Shiro Utsuri. I know your favorite, one of my favorites.
I love Shiros.
Yeah.
So let's get one of those guys in a bowl. Great.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So straight away.
Heavy black.
Yeah, absolutely. Big, beautiful Shiro Utsuri. So Utsuri, let's start with the name. Utsuri means reflections. And this kind of koi is supposed to sort of represent, I guess in Western philosophy we'd call it like a checkerboard. So you have a black spot followed by a white spot. And then down here we have a black spot reflecting the color.
Okay.
And then on the other side a white spot, right?
Very cool.
So Shiro Utsuri is sort of the youngest of the Utsuri family, because we're gonna look at 3 different Utsuris today. And the Shiro Utsuri came on the scene, I think originally around like 1926.
Okay.
And then has since then been perfected by the Omosako family.
Yes.
Takehiro's my big buddy, and man, they do the best Shiro, no doubt.
I agree with that for sure. So this one has a little bit of checkerboarding. I mean, you see it, right? I mean,
yeah. So I wanted
it's
to
a
pull
little
up
heavy black.
exactly. So I wanted to pull up 3 different examples of types of Utsuris, not just in color, but in pattern style. So this one is what we'd call, very heavy black. It's got a lot of sumi.
Yeah.
You notice, I would say maybe 70% sumi.
Yeah, safe
black,
to say.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. What's important to note, though, is the black that is here is amazing. It's a real deep,
It's like
dark ink.
Yeah.
Yeah, ink is the word that we like to use. Something that's unique about Utsuris and what separates it from, say, a Beka, which is also a black and white fish, is this koi is born completely black. Like the fry is black. In fact, if the fry is not black, it's cold out.
Cold immediately.
Yeah.
Jet black's got to be jet black, right from the get-go?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then the white develops, and then from there it's sort of a gamble because different bloodlines will do completely different things, and that's why Shiro Utsuri fascinate me. All right, so here we have a awesome example of a Shiro Utsuri. This Shiro is 2 years old and from my main man, Omosako Koi Farm. This is an interesting Shiro because if you notice, this Shiro has quite a bit of sumi. Sumi is the black that we're looking at here, 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 and here. And it has a very dramatic black, but it's still sort of the checkerboard pattern. And what I mean by checkerboard, I'm talking about if you follow the koi from its head, on the right side we see some sumi, and then on the left side it has shiroji, or white. So black, white, and then we have a checkerboard of black, and then we have a checkerboard of white, checkerboard of black, and then we have, so again, even at the tail, we have a little bit of white there to help balance her out. Something that's real unique about Shiro Utsuri, especially Shiro from Omosako, is how inky the sumi is. If you look how deep, deep, deep black that black is, it looks like ink actually. So one of the coolest things about Utsuri, and Utsuri in general, is the menwar, or the hachiware, and that is the cool pattern that's on the face. So on this Shiro Utsuri, we have this really dramatic black, and then this cool little cutout of white. It looks like it has like a black mask and something cut off or like ripped off a little section of it. It has that really cool sort of white peeking through. You'll see in some of the other examples, it's a completely different pattern. And that's something I always look for when I'm picking out my Shiro Utsuri or Utsuri in general, is that cool face pattern.
You've talked about seeing, when we were talking about certificates, you talked about seeing a pond with a fish in it, and someone said, oh, I got an Omosako, because I mean, everyone wants Omosako, like he's the artist, right? and you could tell that it wasn't omosako, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of koi breeders will market their fish as omosako koi because they'll use his bloodlines in his fish. But yeah, you're exactly right. I see a lot of ponds where someone will say, "Oh, this is omosako," but the body doesn't look like it, or
Right.
you can tell it's kind of blotchy.
Can you confirm, is this one omosako or
This
not?
is definitely omosako.
Okay, all right, just wanted to confirm that.
Takahiro would be really, really angry at me if
Be
I had
joking.
if I had a Shiro here that wasn't from
Okay,
omosako.
just checking, because people are going to want to know, like, so is this, and so, we'll give some of the traits then. I mean, the ink, the dark black, is that one of them?
The dark black. Their families worked really, really hard to create a koi that can be jumbo. So this is non-gosanke, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is not a kohaku, not a sanke, not a showa.
Yeah,
But the omosako family said, look, this fish should be the next gosanke. It should be in
fourth.
that family.
Okay.
And so in order to do that, they've had to specifically breed for size. Throughout the history of both Showa and Utsuris, they tend to have these real like triangular shaped heads and kind of a big belly bodied. So they get kind of round but not very long. And his family has done just the most awesome job at creating a fish that can be like 90 cm.
wow.
Yeah.
90.
Yeah. Another thing about Utsuri, and we'll see kind of in the next varieties that are a little less refined, they tend to be a little bit blotchy. And in this example, although she has lots of sumi, it's not blotchy at all. It's very, very like a refined pattern.
Yeah,
And that
the lines are
refinement's
really refined, yeah.
Really, really important.
I actually like a heavy black Utsuri, Shiro Utsuri specifically. I'm fond of them. I could do a whole pond of just Shiro Utsuri. I can't wait
Yeah.
till we do the real Shiro Utsuri talk. Let's put
Yeah.
the next fish in here.
That's the great idea. Let's do it.